Welcome back, guys. How are you? It's me, your host, Ebot, with another episode of Toys in My Closet. As you can see here, today we're going to take a look at none other than the Amazon exclusive, and I repeat, third iteration. Well, really four, because the other one was a revision of the color deco, but this would be the fourth iteration and version of none other than G.I. Joe Roadblock. And this is from the G.I. Joe Classified series from Hasbro. He is the Heavy Artillery Roadblock, which actually is the real, exact, 100% accurate version of the vintage style from the comics and the toys from back in the day. As you can see, back and there he is in all of his window box glory. And he is, like I said, an Amazon exclusive. I got one for me, one for my friend. It came in a while back. I know a lot of people reviewed this, but I figured, what the heck, let me, take my own point of perspective from the figure, what I think of him, what I feel he has to offer. So let's take a closer look. So we move him forward over here, and we see that Roadblock is in his window box. As you can see, he's in the window box. The lighting is a little bit iffy right now. And in his window box, you see there, you can see him, looks real cool in there. That's the artwork, which looks fantastic. And obviously in the same aesthetic, G.I. Joe Font, Classified Series, Heavy Artillery Roadblock, Hasbro. See, he comes with his accessories. Warnings in the top, ages 4 and up. Number 28 in the series line. G.I. Joe logo, turn it around. These are his classifications. And his number is 28, G.I. Joe on the bottom. The same promotional artwork, which they haven't updated, which they should, because it's about time. We're getting to that part where there's no more room and we need more characters, right? So they have this here, boom, on the other side. Wonderful artwork of the Roadblock for the new version with the new face scope as well. So let's get this bad boy out of packaging, out of the box, see what he has to offer, and see how much more improved he is from the original one that we got in the first place. So sit back, relax, guys, enjoy your digital drink. I hope you have a good time. I hope you stay with me until the very end and have a good time and see what my review and thoughts have to offer to you. I'll be right back. And here we are. Here is Roadblock Heavy Artillery out of packaging. And first impression is he looks incredible. And right now, by far, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified line, as much as we all want to hate it and be angry with it and things of that nature, it's actually the best bang for your buck that you're getting. No questions asked. Let me see some really fast. There we go. Trying to put some better lighting. Let's bring him up close. Look at the face sculpt and printing with the shades in there of blacks with browns. He looks really good. He looks great. And then you have his actual straps coming down with the grenades and that dark green, the black pouches. Look at his shirt with the camo, which that camo is exactly how it is in the original. Classic and vintage, the muscle lines everywhere, perfectly detailed, perfectly defined, with nice washes and paint job on it. The pouch in the back goes down with the strapping. His gloves look great with the black, both sides. Then he has the belt, that nice shiny black, with the actual khaki brown, almost like khaki brown. All the details in the pouches and the legs, And it is reuse of other stuff and other figures, absolutely. The holster for his pistol on his thigh. The back buttocks area with all the seams on the actual pants. The shin guards on his legs. Very nice with the green, and then in the back they are black with the straps, and then the bottom part in black with the boots. Very, very classic roadblock. The one that everyone wanted from the very beginning, which, you know, we knew eventually we would get, because the bottom line is a lot of these figures, what they do is they'll bring out the variants or the different versions of them so that they're able to make the variant in the first place. If you guys follow Scott Nylick, from the old brand manager of Mattel for Masters of the Universe, he explains that the reason for this is so that they can actually bring out all the versions of the variants. Because if they bring out the first version that everybody really wants, like in the case of Storm Shadow, right? What ends up happening is that Storm Shadow will sell boatloads, and then once the variant comes out, for the completionist, it'll sell for them, but then become a peg warmer. So a lot of times they have to make that either an exclusive for those that just want it, like a con exclusive, or some exclusive on some website or something like that, like, you know, GameStop or Target for that matter. So now let's take a look at Roadblock's accessories. I'll be right back. And here we have Roadblock's accessories. We'll start off with his pistol, and it's very, very nicely done. And yes, they are painted in that dark military green, or money green, if you will. But it works. The reason why it's like that is because that's how it was on the actual vintage figures. They were colored that color palette. And we have his Gatling gun, which is the same one that I believe comes with the Breaker motorcycle 2-pack set. Nice details, as you see. The Gatling gun, the actual neck moves, and it has pinholes so that you can put effects that they have with like other toy lines, like in Marvel Legends. So it's really good, really dope. Then we have the classic helmet that he wears with the detail in the front for his badge, or his dog tags, if you will. All the detail lines on the top. The helmet looks great, and the black straps on the other side, and even in the front, where it looks like it attached together to something, but it actually can't because it's sealed. But yeah, the helmet in itself is very, very nice. Then we have the ammo clip that goes underneath on the actual Gatling, which you would basically take this piece and take this part, and I believe it's this way. No, it's not. You slide it in like so, and it holds it very well. Not coming off. It's not going anywhere. And I don't know if that piece comes with Breaker, but that's what it looks like. So yeah, that's as far as his accessories. That's what he brings for the figure. So now let's take a look at his articulation. So here we go. We start off with his noggin. Let's move. Yeah. It goes left and right. It goes down that much, as you can see. It goes up that much, as you can see as well, which is a nice amount, as you can see there. We have the pull peg in the neck a double bow plate, so the whole neck moves. This part moves also independently, and then you have a nice ability of tilt. As you can see, he has a nice tilt. Then in the shoulders, it goes up this much. 180 degrees. He does have that, butterfly bicep swivel, double in the elbow, and he has the rotation and then in and out pin in the hands, and on the other side in and out as well. No up and down and rotation, same thing. And he has a waist swivel, of course, the waist swivel, and then he has the torso cut going downwards, that he can look down that much. Then he can hyperextend back that much, which is more than enough. And I think, yeah, he has also to tilt. He can tilt this much, and he can tilt that much to the side. Then we have, again, in the legs, the ability to do the Van Damme split. Bring them up because they're dropped down, dropped up. Very minimalistic. Then you have thigh swivel, double on the knee, boot cut, and the foot goes up this much, back that much, and it has 4-pin rocker with no toe hinge. So as far as his articulation, it's the best for the best that you're going to get, par for the course that we've gotten so far with all G.I. Joe classified. Big difference being that because Mr. Roadblock is basically shirtless, right? Because he's shirtless, he can actually utilize, the torso crunching and, back and forth, tilting from side to side, to the best of the ability that the others could as well, but are restricted because of the fact that of how they have like the vest on them and stuff like that. So let's put on his accessories and see what he looks like with the accessories, and he'll come right back. And here we have him. There it is. Roadblock with his heavy artillery and all of his effing glory, right? As we see. You can see he looks really cool, really classic, really Roadblock. Looks dope. He looks just like the original vintage, and a lot of people are going to be happy with him. A lot of people. So let's now make comparisons with the other Roadblocks that we have, or that I have from vintage, and from the 3 1/4, and from the G.I. Joe Classified. So here it is, guys. Here I have them next to the other Roadblock from G.I. Joe Classified, and here they go. Now this Roadblock, I said I liked a lot in the previous review. I did put another type of gun on him from one of the Fortnite figures that worked kind of well. I didn't mind the gold. I thought the gold looked really cool. Still very militant. But I said that this Roadblock, the only thing was missing was he needs a white shirt, because he is the design of the original, but he also is the design of another 3.5-inch cord figure, and people seem to forget that that's how he looked like, and I think that's what they were aiming for, a hybrid of vintage one and the one that came out afterwards, which I think it was from G.I. Joe Resolute, or it was Renegade, one or the other. So let's take those out and let's bring them in for the comparison. And here we go. This is what I was talking about. This is actually, 1-for-1 almost, 100%, with the exception of the backpack of what the vintage one looked like. This is the 25th anniversary, based off the vintage, but modernized. And then this is what the one I was talking about from Resolute or from Renegade, one or the other, which I showed before. Which he, with the exception of the color of the khaki pants, I think it was a hybrid of this one, right? And the one that he had from the vintage toy, also with the white shirt with the vest. And I think the colors of the pants were the same way to make the other roadblock. So, you know, this is what it has. And I also have the retro one from the new retro line. There's the new retro line roadblock, which he has the same face of the classified. As you can see, it looks really great. Nice vibrant green. But the other thing that's cool is he's a hybrid of that one, and he's a hybrid of that one, because if you pull off his head and then you remove his vest like so, right? Let's see if I can do it here on camera without breaking anything, of course, and then just pull it out. You actually have the, oh, this fell off. Let's put this back on. You actually have the vintage look as well with this retro 3 1/4 inch version, which is also very, very cool, that you can have the ability to make them look both ways if you want to. If you want to have the old school vintage style, you can have them that way. Or if you want to have them with the more modern look, with the actual, you know, vest over him, protecting him and looking more modern, you can do that too. So, see, here you go. There he is also with the vintage look, like the original, but modernized, of course. But you can do that, and then here's the rest, what it looks like removed. So I'll put it here with the vest and the bullet strap there, just so you can see. So yeah, there you have it. There is the comparisons of all the roadblocks that I have at my disposal. I didn't buy the classified Coral Island, didn't like it. He looked more like heavy duty. And I didn't get the variation one because I thought this one looked better with the more paint applications. You know, for me, like I said, look more militant. These had gold on them as well, so I like that. So let's do comparisons with some other figures. So here we have one with some other G.I. Joe classified Joes. Snake Eyes, Flint from regular release, and Duke from regular release. Actually, these are all regular releases, now that I think about it, with the exception of Roadblock being the Amazon exclusive, which is very cool. Yeah, and so here we go. Here's what it looks like next to the brothers, a little bit taller, the way he should be, the way that, you know, heavy duty should be, the way that no, not Stalker, what's his name, oh my god, I forget his name at the moment, but you know, he's scaled correctly, which is also very cool, as you can see here. Really nice. And here's what he looks like next to the Masters of the Universe Mattel's Revelations Evil-Lyn and the Masters of the Universe Revelations Skeletor. As you can see, these are 7-inch also, and Roadblock is still in the 6-inch scale, but since he's a little taller than normal for the 6-inch scale, he's almost the same size as Skeletor, so I would say he's probably like 6.5. So, you know, but there you see, different lines but look really good next to each other. And he is next to the NECA Defenders of the Earth Phantom, and next to the, I forgot the name of the alien, but this is from the Alien or Aliens video game from the 1987 Capcom game, based off the Aliens movie with Sigourney Weaver in purple. That's where he's from, but it's one of the aliens. I forget the name of the alien that he was though. Also from NECA. So, you know, these are about 9-inch, and and 6 1/4 and 7. So you see the disparity in size, but you see also the scalability is there. And here he is next to the Star Wars Black Series Best Car Armor Mandalorian, and next to the New 52, I believe, Hal Jordan DC Universe Classics from Mattel's Green Lantern. So I mean, I believe that's the one. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but that's what he looks like. The 6-inch, 6-inch, and then obviously 6 1/4. And you see how they scale differently as well. But still looks quite good. And here we have him next to the Starlight NECA toys from the boy Starlight, which she's also supposedly in the 7-inch scale, but obviously, you know, she is not really 7 inches, I guess, so she's a female character and she's a lot shorter. And then I have him next to him, which looks to be really tall, the John Cena Peacemaker from the new The Suicide Squad movie, which a lot of people are probably like, well, why would you get that movie version? Because to be honest, the actual classic character of Peacemaker, right, comic book look, he looks like this. Maybe not necessarily with John Cena's look in the face, but he looks like that. That's his actual costume. And so was Polka Dot Man. So I was like, you know what, I'll just get it, because I really doubt if we'll get a Peacemaker comic book style, because it'll look much more like this, maybe with some tweaks here and there, but he looks cool either way. And I didn't have a Peacemaker in my collection, so I picked him up. That's what he looks like there. There you have it. So now let me just give you my final thoughts on the figure and end the review. Well, guys, here we have it. If you're still here with me, I am truly, truly blessed, because I've been doing a lot of these back to back. It's been hours for me, and probably just a few for you, or maybe a few minutes for you, for each individual video. I'm really far behind in a lot of figures, a lot of things I want to review, to add to the channel as content, and so you guys can see for your viewing pleasure. But I'm so grateful that you guys stuck by me and that you're still here. There's my review and thoughts on Roadblock. I think he's really, really, absolutely spectacular. Finally, the Roadblock that most G.I. Joe enthusiasts and purists really wanted in their collection. Although, like some, like myself, the other ones are very much appreciated and very much bonus in the collection itself. But this guy with the face sculpt, you know, the way that he looks, he just hit it out the park with him. He is, you know, G.I. Joe vintage style look, perfection with the modern take. That's all I can say, perfection with the modern take. Respecting the old with delivering the new. I highly recommend them. If you can get them in Amazon, go ahead and get them. Go ahead and get them. I don't know if there's any still at the moment. I don't know if he will be sold in other outlets later on. I believe he will be, like in places like Entertainment Earth. So if he's up for pre-order, just do it. You won't regret it. Especially if you didn't have a Roadblock and you were waiting for the definitive one to add to the classified collection. This is it. It's it. Without question, this is it. Guys, thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Give me a thumbs down if you did it. Let me know if you enjoyed the review, what you think of them, if you have them, if you don't have them, if you're planning on getting them, if you're still waiting on yours, or if you finally got them, and if you feel the same and what you think of them. And if you didn't, if maybe my review somehow, in some way, shape, or form, convinced you to go out and get them, because that's also very exciting to know, because I'm glad, because that'll make me feel like I did you a service and helped you determine, like, you know, your decision, like I've done with other videos and other reviews with other people that gracefully and kindly told me, thank you for the review, because you convinced me on getting the actual figure. And that's great, because that's what it should be all about, and that's the purpose of doing these reviews. Let me know if you know, what you think in the bottom. Like I said, share it with someone you think might like it. Like always, you can find me on social media under C_respect on Instagram. On Twitter, I will let you know soon my information. Not just yet, but soon I will. Also, you guys, if you want to donate anything to the channel for me to review or highlight or showcase, it would be an absolute pleasure. It would be my honor. Just DM me on that Instagram and we'll work out the particulars. As well as if you guys ever want to help me out in any way, shape, or form, from the kindness of your heart because you have the means to, or you like what I do. Like I told you before, my channel's small. It really doesn't bring me any type of income in to help me out with these content and purchases. I do it out of pocket and with the help of loved ones like my children and some friends, or trades really. So you know how to do it. It's all down in the description below if you can, if you want to, and for the kindness of your heart. I have my my PayPal information and my Patreon information. And guys, please share this video with someone you think might like it as well. It really would appreciate. It goes a long way. It helps the channel. Even if you do that like with the thumbs up, and even if you leave a comment, that helps me tremendously. You would not believe. Guys, this is your host, Hebot, signing off with another episode of Toys in My Closet. I hope you enjoyed, guys. I hope you really liked my review and my thoughts. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Love you very much. Keep collecting. Be careful doing it still while you're out there. We're still in trying times. Be kind to others because we can do what we love, respecting one another. See you guys. Bye-bye and good night.